Subjects, let it be known. You have spoken, and the king listens. You said, King, us peasants, your peasant subjects, what, we are getting tired of the same old Blue de Chanels, Invictus like, Sauvage like, modern. We want something different, Your Majesty. Let it be said that the king is not without grace, not without respect for his common servants. So today, subjects, the king will give you 5. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different, good, wearable, relatively cheap fragrances for you to indulge. All right, now that that's over, hey guys, welcome back. I hope you had a good day today. Good day for me. But all kidding aside, yes, a lot of people, myself included, have said, geez, I'm getting so tired of these same fragrances over and over again. I mean, there's people out there that have made a living off of reviewing Chanel, Blue de Chanel like clones, Blue de Chanel like colognes, Sauvage, blah, 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 all the ones, Invictus like, sweet, woody, aromatics, and sugary, sweet, Baccarat Rouge, and you are getting tired of it. So I get it, understand. So I am actually going to give you 5 today, 5 fragrances. I think the $40 and under is pretty much where they stand, and most of them are about $20 to $25. Online, you have to shop a bit online, but a lot of these you can even buy in retail, especially if you're in Canada and you have Shoppers Drug Mart. Check your Shoppers Drug Mart a lot, because a lot of these appear in Shoppers Drug Mart and they're $20 fragrance. End caps and aisles and stuff like that. So from time to time. So yeah, you can get them relatively cheap. Might have to shop around, might have to wait a bit, but these are 5 you got to try if you really want something different. You're not just saying it to sound, educated or whatever, worldly, sophisticated, No, these are 5 and they're not niches, it's super expensive, anything like that. These are 5 relatively cheap fragrances. When you find them, you can get most of them online. Like I said, or retail even, for under $40. So let's start off with the first one. It's one I bring up all the time when I talk about unique, different. Trussardi, Away for Him. It's an amber woody aquatic. Some of the notes are vanilla. I wrote some of the notes down because I'll never remember all these. Vanilla, pepper, citrus, sea notes, and a woody like patchouli, honestly. Kind of sharp, medicinal, menthol like right off the opening, but quickly you start to pick up the sea notes, the mineral like salt notes, and the aquatic notes in it. And with that, a nice, slightly sweet vanilla with a woody patchouli comes into play. That's pretty much the fragrance. It's a unique aquatic, a unique sweet, fresh aquatic, woody aquatic. Great performer, and yeah, it's like $40 on Perfume Canada online or something like that. That's great. Next is OP, Ocean Pacific Driftwood. Surprised the hell out of me, I know. It's a spicy woody amber. Some of the notes are citrus, elemi, pepper, lavender, cardamom, clove, nutmeg, amber, musk, woods, and tobacco. It's a light, sweet amber from start to finish in this, with a bit of that resin, slightly funk almost even, elemi in it. Very, very unique, very different, very wearable, very nice, with a nice dose of spice and woods. And on a clean white musk base. It's a very unique, crowd pleasing take on a sweet and spicy type fragrance. I mean, yeah, I sprayed some on because I was like, I got to smell it again. It was about an hour ago, it's still going strong. Yeah, I got it for $15 at Marshalls. So I got this one for $20 at Shoppers, but like I said, it's getting a little hard to get right now, so about $40. Um, Next is Soli Notes Vetiver. Straight up Soli Notes Vetiver. This is pretty much the best Soli Notes. Really good. The Oud one is pretty good too. Uh, just an aromatic woody fragrance, a green aromatic green woody fragrance. Uh, Vetiver, mint, woods, and musk are the notes. Some of the notes. A nice fresh mint and a clean yet slightly earthy and woody green vetiver on a base of wood and musk. I mean, it's fresh, it's green, it's a little depth with, like I said, with that slightly earthy, grassy vetiver and woods. Oh, it's gorgeous. um, Very pleasant, uh, classy, and playful at the same time. It's okay performance, 4 or 5 hours, and projects for an hour. But I mean, $20 at Shoppers Drug Mart. It smells way better than $20. Let me tell you. Uh, Another one that I've talked about recently, but needs more love anyway, is Davidoff Adventure. Um, it's a woody, spicy fragrance. Some of the notes are orange, pepper, vetiver, cedar, pimento, and musk. A woody citrus fresh spice mix that comes uh, comes off like it's understated but masculine at the same time. It's not old, but it's not youthful. It's a little dry even, uh, but just a great fragrance. Like, and you definitely pick up that orange first though. It's a nice orangey, woody orange type vibe right off the top. Performance, it's a little weak in the projection area, but the longevity's okay. 5-6 hours. I mean, nothing bad about it, and it's just a nice juice, and it's gonna have you smelling different than most everybody else out there. So, again, I got this for $20 at Shoppers. Last but not least, and this one might be slightly dated for some of you young bucks, but I think most people who like green, spicy, sharp kind of fragrances will really like this one. Really has an outdoorsy vibe, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And that's just Oscar for Men. It's a woody, spicy again. Pepper, fir, nutmeg, citrus, incense, wood, florals, leather, and musk are some of the notes. Yeah. A perfect blend of a sharp, clean citrus and green notes, with a lot of pepper, some spice and florals, but a lot of pepper. Really pepper, and I get mostly the fir pepper in this, and some of the woods and the leather and the musk and the dry down. All the while, there's a very soft, very slightly smoky, but it's not a smoky scent. It's really in the background, but you can detect it if you dig deep enough. Incense, just giving it a little je ne sais quoi. What a gorgeous scent! What a gorgeous scent! If you haven't smelled, Jesus, you used to be able to get this for like $5-6. I think it's only like $20 online. Get it? Just try every one of these if you're looking for something different. If you have the money and you want to blind buy, that's your decision. But I'd say at least try them if you can. But most of them you're not going to be able to try unless you can find them in stores. And if you can find them in stores, spray away, try them. I think you'll like at least one of them, if not all of them. Out of all these, my biggest recommendation on a personal note would probably be the Oscar. But I know that's probably going to be the hardest one for most of you to really get into. So I would go with the Davidoff. Uh, yeah. So there you go, guys. 5 unique fragrances, 5 different unique kind of. I want to say unique. They're not unique. They're different. Unique would imply more of completely off the wall almost. These are just different. Still wearable. Still nice. Still a designer fragrance made for mass appeal. All that stuff. But smell just different enough, you know. Again, you're not going to smell like the Bleu de Chanel's, the Sauvages, the Invictuses, the Stronger with Yous, the list goes on and on and on, right? You're gonna stand out wearing these, and in a good way. So now that I've given you your, we want something different. Now you that I've given you that, now you can go do what you're going to do anyway and watch another Bleu de Chanel or Bleu de Chanel like fragrance review. Go watch another Sauvage like fragrance review, another Clone Hall fragrance, or watch a Sauvage Clone fragrance review, and still complain that you want something different. Here you go. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.